Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Beth and I like to talk about music. And today we are back with Ariana freaking Grande. I'm so excited for this. We have her brand new album called Petal, and we only have one single off this album, which makes me really excited, really curious to go into it, because as you guys know, I prefer not a lot of singles to come out before the album is released, so there's more mystery, there's more intrigue, and there's more of a build-up of like that suspension and kind of like not knowing what's coming. So what I really love is the mystery behind this release. Like, I truly have no expectations. The one single, Hate That I Made You Love Me, is one of my absolute favorite songs from this year. I'm obsessed with it. So I really, really want to love this album as much as that single. Yeah, we'll see if this is anything like her previous work, something completely different. So without further ado, let's get into the first track. It is called Kiss Me. I forgot to look at the track list and tell you like my claimed tracks, but honestly, like, there's not a ton that really like grab my attention. I feel like a lot of the titles are just kind of vague. Oh well, Stay, Big Feelings. Like, I don't really know what to make of those. Again, it just makes it more mysterious. It makes it more unexpected. Like, what are we gonna get? I would say Petal is a nice title. I really think that's just a really beautiful title for an album, title for a song. So I guess you could say that Petal is my claimed track. Another thing I noticed about this album is that the track lengths are so short. Like, a lot of the songs don't even break the 3-minute mark. And overall, it's only a 36-minute long album for 12 songs, which is obviously pretty short. Probably one of the shortest albums I've listened to in a while. So just kind of interesting. I wonder how that'll affect the album or the listening experience. Let's go ahead and listen. That's not what I was expecting, but
society, desperate for remedy. Empathy fixes reality. You know I don't believe I belong.
we are going back. We are going back. We are going back. What was that?
Society, desperate for remedy. Empathy fixes reality. You know I don't believe I belong. You know this, I don't believe I. Give me something to love. Give me some overwhelming. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Something just to obsess me. It's do or die, bring me to life. Kiss me like you know this is goodbye. We could try to make it all the way out. Grab me like my life is on the line.
Oh, so like Kiss Me Like It's the End of the World kind of vibes?
My heart in your hands, despite all of my plans. We could try to make it all count. Kiss me like you know this is goodbye.
No idea how to feel right now.
City has always blinded me. Still drowning, suffer all over me. You know I don't believe this. I don't believe I. Give me something to love. Give me some overwhelming. Something just to obsess me. It's do or die, bring me to life. Kiss me like you know this is goodbye. We could try to make it all the way out. We decide to make it all the way out. My heart in your hands, despite all of my plans.
I love when she goes up into that breathy register. I think that's where her voice really shines. We're definitely getting some otherworldly vibes. Some definitely a little spacey, a little UFO energy. Interesting. 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 I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about it. I already feel like that song could be a grower because the more that it went on, you know, the more I got a little bit into it by the end. But overall, I don't know. I wasn't sold on that track, I guess. From a sonic perspective, like thinking about Ariana Grande, the queen of pop, you know. And I'm not saying she has to do what she's always done, but I don't think it felt like an Ariana song in terms of like catchy hooks, catchy melodies, like strong moments. There wasn't a lot that I latched onto that I felt excited about in the song, I guess. But with that being said, I always respect when an artist who has made a name for themselves, who has done amazing music, whether it be pop or another genre, doesn't just chase numbers, right? Doesn't just chase the virality of their previous albums, but tries to do something different, tries to pivot. So I already feel like maybe she's trying to pivot a little bit. Maybe she's like, you know what? I've given you the big pop bangers. This is an album for me or for, you know, a different group of fans. Not to judge the album based on one song. Like, I'm not doing that. But just to give you my thoughts on that track and what it made me think. Okay? What it made me think. Lyrically, it kind of sounded like it comes from this place of emotional numbness and wanting to feel something again, wanting to feel like a strong emotion again. So she's like, kiss me like you mean it, you know, like kiss me with everything that you have. Give me something to love. Give me something overwhelming. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Something just to obsess me. It's do or die. So my interpretation is like, you know, the world is going to shit. We're all kind of like numb and also stressed and just like in this bad place. So give me something to focus on that's really positive, that's really, you know, emotionally good for me. That's kind of what I took away from it. But we're getting into the next track, which was the single. I really love this song so freaking much. We're just gonna vibe for a second and then we're gonna listen to the rest of the album. Just immediately, yes. I love this song.
I will find my way from you like flowers from a tomb. You decide who you are, and I can see right through. Hate that I made you love me.
I actually feel like sonically this really fits in with the first track, which is kind of ironic that I didn't really love the first track, but I do love this one.
I've held your projections when you felt so insecure.
This little guitar.
Hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me turn.
I love that song. All right, let's listen to Petal. Okay.
Trying to feel something real to cry again. They
Ooh.
say that artists need tears.
Trying to feel something real to cry again. It gives me the vibes of No Tears Left to Cry. Now she's like, I want to cry again. I want to feel something, like almost again coming from this place of numbness and wanting to get out of that.
To write again.
Okay.
All of my
She's trying to get inspired.
Ending some kind of catastrophe. But I don't need someone to save me. 'Cause this music and I will never die.
And she did take a long break to do Wicked, and now maybe she's trying to get re-inspired into her writing pocket.
Such a fuck situation.
Ooh!
That in the pavement.
Yes.
As long as she keeps getting it right. Heartbreak won't make it in paradise. This record in rotation. Long as she gets the ovation.
Okay.
Heartbreak won't make this is paradise. I hear
She said, long as she gets the ovation each night, heartbreak won't bite. Like, as long as I can do this music, as long as I have this, like, I won't feel pain from what's going on in my real life, because it's kind of like this moat or like protector around me. That is so interesting.
them all say,
This is so weird. Like, it's kind of sporadic. You never really know where it's going.
the people of myself, yeah. But this time feels so very different. This is not a grand photo. A couple million for my heart like a penny. But I am not a victim, bitch. I'm toxic, drowning
low-key tea. Like, she's low-key just dropping tea.
Ending some kind of catastrophe.
Yeah, I am gonna pause again because we're gonna talk about verse 2. This is not a cry for help. Couple million for my thoughts. I've got plenty. I'm not a victim. I'm drowning in my blessings. But then she said, this time for real. Tired of painting endless pictures of a life that isn't mine. Trying different boys on for size. Which does, I think, go back to the fact that she has been in a lot of different relationships. She's dated a ton of different guys and it just never seems to really work out for her, which, I mean, it's not only her. That happens to plenty of people. But the way she makes it sound like this frivolous thing, like I'm just kind of trying these boys on for size, nothing has really mattered or been super deep, is interesting to me. Because it kind of gives me the feeling that she hasn't been serious about any of these relationships.
This music and I will never die. It's such a fuck situation.
I love the chorus. Like that coming in like that, I just love. It almost like slows down. It's really neat. What are we doing? What are we doing, girl? I'm trying to figure this out. And I don't know how to feel. Interesting. I actually really like that one more than the first track on the album, more than Kiss Me. I felt like it was more catchy, it was more sonically, it just had more sonic excitement to it. I really love the chorus. It almost felt like it kind of slowed down and like went in this, it was just really unique. It was really neat to me. And lyrically, I felt like she was spilling tea and just giving me like all the tea on her life. And I was like, tell me more. So I enjoyed it. The next one is called Stay. I'm already knowing none of these songs are going to be banger, like single, boppy little moments, but that's okay, We're here for the art.
Wait, baby, take your time. You got me so in like, oh yeah, need you all the time. Make it mine, make it mine. Way too good to be true. Can't find nothing wrong with you.
Okay.
What do I do? I just wanna stay this time. Stay this time. Stay. Tell me where you've been. I've been scared of losing things. Maybe you could send me free. That's not me. There's no need to overthink.
I love how smooth this one is.
Temporary. I just wanna stay this time, but can you keep me safe this time? Stay.
See, she's in her vocal pocket with this one, like so smooth.
But can you keep me safe? Hands tight, hard to reach, but oh my, I don't wanna be just another corrective experience. I'm hard to speak, but hard to speak. I don't wanna be anywhere but by your side. But baby, I just wanna stay this time. But can you keep me safe this time? Stay.
I love her vocals on this one. It's like actually diabolical.
Safe time. Stay.
Okay. I like that one. It was very smooth. There's just something very satisfying about it to me. As I said, really loved her vocals on that track. I think that was my favorite vocally so far. Yeah, a very simplistic song. Like, again, it felt very short. It felt very like in and out, right? Like, we're not having time to really immerse ourselves in this world or this moment because it's just in and out. Like it's over and out. Like it's so quick. You know, I went in wondering how are the song lengths going to affect the listening experience, and I can already say it is making a difference. Like the songs do feel a little bit rushed or just a little bit unsatisfying. Like I finish them and I'm like, okay. Like I don't necessarily feel like, that was such a satisfying moment, right? I finish wanting a little bit more. But with that being said, I enjoyed that song. I don't know. I can't be mad at it. I'm just kind of, I don't know. It's leaving something to be desired. But interesting as a follow-up after Petal for her to be like, I want this relationship to be different than my previous relationships that all failed, didn't work out. I want this to be the one exception, right? That was interesting. But the next track is called Oh Well. I mean, there's some cool things sonically happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I just don't know what to make of them.
This is the beginning of the end. I feel I just don't know what to say. My dead ends are gathered around, dressed as friends, just so I don't get hurt again.
My dead friends.
Oh hey.
Oh, I thought she said my dead friends are gathered around. I had to read it like 5 times to realize she said my dead ends are gathered around, dressed as friends. Okay. I was so confused for a second. I was like, this album is getting so sad. I was wrong. I was wrong.
This is the beginning of the end. I feel I just don't know what to say.
I feel like sped it up or something.
Hands are gathered around, dressed as friends, just so I don't get hurt again. I hear you in the silence. Oh hey, even though I bury on my mind, and it's okay. Maybe this time can be different. I don't have to try to be responsible for things.
Ooh, she has some runs that are getting me.
Things can replace dysfunction, obsession, friends I used to need, but now the bad guys all go to hell. Good things can replace dysfunction, obsession.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Good luck on your way to hell. Oh well.
Okay, I kind of love that.
But I play all the parts that I'm supposed to, right? And I just throw a bandit on my whole damn life.
It mean.
'Cause I love you for real. And I want to believe the love I never got is real. So I find it in you. Good things can replace dysfunction, obsession, friends I used to need, but now.
The vocals on this album so far are very unpredictable. Like, I never know how she's gonna sing a certain word or line.
Thanks, but I see you right now. Good luck on your way to hell. Oh well.
I can't get over that. Good luck on your way to hell. Oh well.
Can't stop growing so away from you.
Okay.
There's nothing left to do.
Okay.
See who I can be without you.
I don't know how to feel about this type of thing, you know? Okay, so it's kind of just like a fuck you song, like go to hell, like good luck on your way out. I'm moving on with my life. Still gonna write breakup songs about you, it sounds like, but you know, I'm moving on with my life. Like you don't own me, you're not part of my psyche anymore. I feel very neutral toward that song. Like, I don't know. I'm not obsessed with it. I'm not in love with it, but I'm also not hating it. I feel intrigued by this album so far. I'm not in love with everything I'm hearing, but I'm definitely intrigued. I'm definitely interested. I feel like she is being pretty vulnerable with a lot of the lyrics, which obviously I love. Like, that's one of my favorite things in music. Vulnerability in the lyrics, you know, storytelling, getting real, getting deep. And I do feel like we're getting that to a degree. Some songs more than others, but yeah, I feel like that's definitely present. I feel like there has been kind of a switch, and like a lot of the people that we have seen make some of the greatest music ever, like the greatest music of our current age, are kind of flipping the script. Instead of trying to write these bangers, these big moments that are going to go viral and that kind of thing, they're just making the album that they want to make. They're kind of saying, fuck numbers, fuck virality. In my opinion, that's how I see it. They're like, you know what? Fuck all this nonsense. I'm just going to make the album that I want to make. It's going to be raw. It's going to be stripped back. It's going to be vulnerable. It's going to be the true shit. I'm going to say some real shit in this album. And not as many people are going to listen to it. It's not going to be my biggest selling album, but it's an important album and it matters in my discography. And the people that I'm specifically thinking about in regards to this are Lorde, who released her album Virgin, and it was totally different than, in my opinion, totally different than a lot of the stuff she had previously done. Charlie XCX just had a recent album that was like totally different than her other stuff. And I mean, it was different. It was like, it wasn't really for me, but like, I really respect her for making that album because again, she could have just tried to like make something like a viral hit, like a Brat 2.0, but she didn't. And then now we have Ariana kind of doing the same thing in my eye. That's kind of how I see those three artists doing those three albums. I'm sure there's other artists as well, but like that's just the people that are coming to mind who aren't seemingly chasing numbers, who are chasing just making the album that they genuinely want to make, making it for their fans who listen to every single album and anyone else who comes along. And it's just different. Harry Styles even, like, I feel like he kind of did that with his album. So I don't know. Sorry, that was like a rant, but kind of like a tangent vibe. But I just think it's interesting that she's making this album because it doesn't feel like she's chasing virality and numbers and trying to make the most viral album. It just feels like she's saying real shit. She's putting it behind a beat that maybe she likes. Maybe she thinks it's cool, you know, and obviously some people will as well. But she's not trying to make this big pop banger that's in your face. That's like the Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter of the world, right? So that's just kind of my thoughts. But the next one is called Big Feelings. I have big feelings, so maybe I should have claimed this one. It all starts with this. Not me vibing.
Baby, what's your karma like? 'Cause boy, you must have earned me historically.
Yep.
Don't have to hold it in no more. I'll take it, babe.
This is the kind of flow that I love.
Could blame the moon, not blame the tides. Plus he's so sweet, a tear fell from his eye. Don't have to lift a finger.
Okay.
Was it something I said?
Sometimes I forget that Ariana, you know, she has had very sexual, like, unapologetic lyrics about sex in the past, and sometimes I forget about that, like, that side to her music, I guess. And so I'm just like, oh yeah, like, this is Ariana Grande, right?
I think I give him big feelings. Big feelings, I know I give him big. There are worse things that I could do.
I think this is my favorite.
Big feelings, I know I give him big. I could let me take things off your mind. 'Cause boy, I love you so therapeutically.
Oh boy, I love you so therapeutically. Wait, why is this easily the most catchy, flowy, like, Ariana song so far? This feels so Ariana. This feels so in her freaking pocket. And it's just getting me. I'm like, why couldn't the whole album before this be like this? But it's fine. It's fine. I'll recover. I'll get over it. I'll move on with my life. But I am sad. I am sad that the other songs weren't like this one because I love this.
On a real life, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Or you could blame the stars or blame your sun. The sex is about to make a grown man cry.
Oh!
Break down. Yeah, I think I give him big feelings. Big feelings, I know I give him big. There are worse things that I could do.
There are worse things that I could do. Is this kind of like a fuck you song to the haters? Is this about the SpongeBob guy? I don't know.
There are worse things that I could do.
Yes, Ariana. Why wasn't the whole album like this?
I know it can be so hard sometimes for me to stop it. Once you express yourself, I can become so aquatic. Come swim in these waters. I've been told the feeling properties, that you'll handle me properly. And I'll give you big, big, big
Okay, obviously my favorite so far. I'm literally obsessed with that song. I don't know how she just like slapped it on there so casually in the middle of the album too, which is where you expect like the weaker tracks to be sometimes. The best song on the album. The best song on the album, in my opinion. I mean, I do love Hate That I Made You Love Me, so. But, oh my god, I don't know. I just feel like that song was so freaking good. It was so Ariana. It was so in her pocket. So flowy. Those comforting, soothing vocals. Yeah, just no notes. The melodies were insane. Just 10 out of freaking 10. Okay, the next one's called Freak. They all start like so bare-boned and then it just comes in.
Baby, will you come with me nowhere before they shoot me down? Someday all the seas will open, all the life I've been denied of will bloom all around and frozen. How will it feel? How will it feel? I won't give you your fantasy this time. Can you do it now? I won't do what you say, freak anytime. But can you give me now? Wake me when all this shit is over. I know too much for now.
Ooh.
Was over.
I don't know what this one's about, but low-key vibing.
All the seas will open, all of the human life I've dreamt of. How will it feel? How will it feel? I won't give you your fantasy this time. Can you give me now? Lost without your light, I can't leave beside this so peculiar. Won't you stay a while?
Just on the journey for this one. Like, I'm just on the ride.
Human nature, so I can't leave you now. I won't give you your fantasy this time.
She's got me in this, like, trance state, and I don't know why. I'm, like, on her wavelength all of a sudden. It's just a vibe. You feel it? You feel it? You feel this wavelength? I actually really like that one. It's vibey.
Blind half the time, I run through all your warning signs. I wonder why I answer each time you call me when your number's slide. And doesn't even make a sound. My pain is music. Do you hear me? And yet your favorite muse just simply disappears. One day I got you all over me.
Whoa.
You love me like ecstasy. You made me see colors I haven't seen for a while. Now wisdom has led the scene. My voice plays in a taxi passing by. You don't deserve me. You know you don't. You never have. But I want you to feel me.
I feel you, girl.
I wish someone could hear me.
There's like random moments of her just being like, like screaming and like just like this very sharp sound, you know, it like cuts to your ears. It almost hurts your ears a little bit. Okay, those two back to back, I actually loved that. I was really into that. Yeah. Warning Signs interlude, very pretty. Kind of weird, kind of jarring, but I liked it. Freak. I liked it. I liked Freak a lot. I don't know what she was talking about. I am over on Genius looking up the lyric lyrical meaning behind Freak, which I don't like to do because I like to just make up my own opinions on what I think the song is about and kind of like, I don't know. I believe music is open to interpretation and all that fun stuff. But I am over on Genius because I couldn't help myself. Like, I'm so curious about what this is about. It says, Freak finds Ariana breaking away from someone who wants to possess an image of her rather than truly understand who she is. That's interesting because I kind of talked about this. I think I talked about this in my Hate That I Made You Love Me reaction, but like the image that Ariana has versus like who she truly is. And in past albums, it's kind of been this caricature of herself or just like this character. Like, it is her, but it's like this over exaggerated version of herself or like caricature version of herself. And I feel like with the last couple albums, it's been more raw. It's been more Ariana Grande, the person, the actual human being behind everything. I don't know. That's kind of how I view it. And so that kind of reminded me of that. But this is so interesting. Okay, the chorus, it says, I won't give you your fantasy this time. Oh my God. And it says, no, I won't do what you say, freak, anytime. And Genius is pointing out there are parasocial fans who don't really love her. They just love the projection, you know, the caricature, the fantasy. Ariana is telling them that she is done performing that fictional character for their consumption. This is fascinating because, again, I literally talked about in this album reaction already, like, okay, this is different. This is not the Ariana Grande that we are used to. This is a different side of her. She is not just chasing that virality, in Genius's terms, like that fantasy, right? And so that is so interesting for her to kind of like break the fourth wall like that and be like, hey guys, like, I'm not giving you what you wanted. Like, I'm like literally purposely making an album that is what I want to do rather than what these people want from me. I think that is so interesting. Like, I honestly just think that's fascinating beyond belief. And I honestly respect the hell out of that because there are a lot of her fans who will literally turn on her when they hear this album and say, okay, like, this sucks, bye, I'm leaving, you know, you suck, whatever. And it's so ironic. Like, people can turn on you like that, even if they're your fans. So people will turn on her. People will. And she has come to terms with that. She's like, I'm not giving you this fantasy. I'm not giving you something to just like be obsessed with. I'm giving you something that's raw, that's from the heart maybe. You know, if you respect that, then you respect me. But if you don't respect me. You never did. And let's be clear on that. Like, she's like really breaking the fourth wall there. Okay, that was like freaking interesting. The next one is called Like I Do. Okay.
Making friends with my consequence.
Oh.
Keep my heels tall, my ego small, but I'm still Grandy.
Grandy.
Making sense off of your nonsense. All that shit talk keeps me well fed. Through thick and thin, so locked in. Extra light one take me sexy. How you come to see is true. 'Cause no one fucks you like I do. Extra light one take me. Been busy keeping your girl inspired. I know my brain gives you ideas. Stay on your mind like all the time. Yeah, you still watching from the sides. Yeah, you still show up first in line. Yeah, you act like all your love is mine. Still mine.
Give me runs.
You need me like I do. 'Cause no one fucks you like I do.
Yeah, another like kind of fuck you song. Like, I make money off your nonsense. I mean, just kind of shit talking. Like, thanks for the money you gave me by talking shit about me. I like that one. It was catchy. It was really catchy. It had some amazing lines in there, honestly. I really love the whole line about like, yeah, your shit talking is making me money. 'Cause like, why not make money off the haters, right? Like, it's a good use of your time. All right, the next one's called Never Get Over Me. Oh. Oh, wait. Is that like her voice, like modified? Sounds kind of like a human voice. I kind of dig it.
But you got me fucked up, so crazy now.
I love this.
Boy, I got you under my skin. I know it's tempting to be in such close proximity to something so sweet. I won't let you forget how I feel. Come slip into something real, and you'll never get over me. Then somehow, yeah.
I'm obsessed with this part. Like, yeah, I really like this one.
I've seen it so lovely now.
Ooh.
Glasses with green, since I've been beneath you. I'll make sure every second really counts. I know it's tempting to be in such close proximity to.
This is the vocals that I really wanted from like the first couple songs.
I won't let you forget how I feel. Come slip into something real, and you'll never get over me.
I love this chorus. This is so catchy.
No, you'll never get over me. Yeah. I feel some type of way, but what this could do to you, we should play it safe, 'cause I don't wanna burden you. But look at least I have a memory. I won't let you forget how I feel. Come slip into something real, and you'll never get over me. Then somehow every ex disappears. The vision is crystal clear. No, you'll never get over me.
I love this one. What the fuck is this? I mean, just like coming after the. What was the first track on the album? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about it? This is really one of the most single friendly ones. Oh. I can't even speak. It was so good. Felt so classic Ariana to me. So flowy, so smooth, so it just gets you with how good it is. Like the melodies just seep into your bones and you just you just can't even function. It's just so good. I loved that one. Yeah. There are some songs lyrically that feel kind of like palate cleansers. Like, I don't know. I don't think they're as deep or as like vulnerable. They're kind of just like the more boppy, maybe like radio friendly, single friendly songs. And I definitely put that song into that category. Like, I don't think it was meant to be deep. It was kind of just a vibe. But the next track is called Bad Thing, in parentheses, Bunny Hop. Not me like really getting into this, and now I don't even want the album to end. Okay, we're back to like the Ariana greatness with these last few tracks. This is insane.
Have you been this fine the whole damn time? This is a bad thing. This is a bad thing. Super unfair. How much this is a bad thing? Yeah, I can see you finally. Can't believe you've been right there. And now you make a good boyfriend in my dreams and in real life. Meet you by the staircase where we fell in love. Let's do it twice. Feeling like a teenager. I guess I really need
The young love song, feeling like a teenager.
oh baby, you're a real nightmare.
Who are these songs about?
Super unfair. How much
This definitely feels like a fantasy song though, like going back to the idea of fantasy, this feels like a fantasy song. Like, let's meet by the staircase, like where we fell in love. It just sounds very like teen romance novel, like vibes, but it's definitely a vibe.
Been cycling and spiraling the same shit. All this time I've been wasting. You really been such a good boy through all of this noise. Can you hear it in these sounds? 'Cause it's too late to turn back now. Have you been the whole damn time?
This one just makes me smiley. Like, I just feel like so happy when I listen to it.
This is a bad, bad thing.
That one was just like, I don't know why it was called like Bunny Hop, but I just feel like that song was pure serotonin, pure dopamine. Like, I don't know, it just made me so happy. The last few tracks, man, I feel like we're in this Ariana bag. Like, we're back to the Ariana greatness. That's my personal opinion. We are on the last track, and it is called Nowhere, Nobody. Something about the vibes of this album are like putting me into a state of slumber, and I feel like I could fall asleep. It's not boring, it's just...
Hard to believe in a perfect ending, but that's alright, yeah, that's alright. This prophecy might be self-fulfilling, but that's alright.
Oh, this is pretty.
I don't care about tomorrow, I love you right now. So deep breaths, honey, there's no more running, and there's nowhere with nobody else that I'd rather be. I'm taking you deep breaths, honey, we've at least till morning, then there's nowhere, nobody else that I'd rather be. With voices in my head and trying to swallow me, but I don't buy it. Been holding hands with so much complexity since I was 5. But we've done alright. Tell me why I keep on climbing just to reach the ground. Just deep breaths, honey, there's no more running, and there's nowhere with nobody else that I'd rather be. I'm taking you deep breaths, honey, we've at least till morning, nobody else that I'd rather be with.
Who is this about? Like, part of me thinks it could be like a self-love song, like accepting that you're the only person you have at the end of the day, and accepting yourself for who you are. I don't know. I don't think that's the right theory, but I like my theory, so I decided to share it.
Nobody else that I'd rather be with.
Oh, I really like that one too. That was like so pretty. I feel like based on how the album started, I was expecting to like hate the album. Maybe not hate, but like, you know, just I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did toward the second half. Once the second half came around, like, oh my gosh, I really got into it. I really loved like the second half of this album so much. There were a couple tracks on the first half I liked too, but like that second half was like when I got in real deep, real far, real deep. I was in. Yeah, this was a really interesting album. This was definitely not the album that I pictured it would be. But then again, I also didn't have many expectations, or like, we didn't get much. We got the one single, so I can't really say what I expected, but at the same time, like, this is not really what I expected. Like, obviously sonically felt very different for her, felt very unexpected a lot of the time. Like, I had no idea what sound was coming next, what vocal effect was coming next. I had no idea what was coming next. So I think that made it a more interesting, engaging listen, because it didn't feel predictable. It didn't feel like, oh my god, like, this is exactly what I thought it would be. I think that can be a little bit boring if it's exactly what you expect. We did get some classic Ariana moments for sure. Like, again, I felt like the second half felt like it had more of that classic Ariana feel to me. Like, it felt familiar in a good way. It felt like, oh my gosh, like, she's here with her new music. The first half felt like, oh my gosh, is Ariana in the building? Like, is she even here right now? Is this even her album? Lyrically, I really appreciated how vulnerable she got, especially toward the front half. I actually feel like the front half had more of the vulnerable lyrics, you know, just getting really real. And then the second half had more like vibey, you know, just kind of like relationship type lyrics. Like, a lot of them I didn't pay as close attention to because they didn't feel as meaningful and deep and poetic. They were just kind of like vibey, and not to say they didn't mean anything, but it didn't feel like she was revealing these deep truths about herself, you know? So I actually think this is a really good album, okay? Granted, there were a couple songs I probably would take off the track list, but that's with any album. I feel like it's very rare that I love every single song on an album. With that being said, I actually think this is really solid work from Ariana once again. I am pleased. I am happy. I'm very excited to go back and listen to the second half and also see what other songs will grow on me over time, or if they won't. So I'm very excited to spend more time with it. Maybe I'll do a little album ranking if I feel like it. Yeah, I might do a video on the music videos. I don't know if I will yet. I want to check them out. I didn't feel like editing music video reaction in addition to the album reaction for this. So let me know if you would like a separate video on that. But thank you so much for watching my reaction to the album. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Feel free to like and subscribe if that's something you're into. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.